Well, this meal started in 1969, started with 200 people served, and now it's grown to 7,700 people. And we start here at the Empire State Plaza on Sunday, and we prepare all of the food. And then today we'll be delivering food as well as serving a sit-down dinner at the First Presbyterian Church on the corner of State and Willett.
Well, the sit-down dinner is held right here in this great room. We set up round tables with linen and flowers. Then we have a buffet table where all the food is placed. And our chefs are incredible. I mean, they know, they're professional people. They know how to cook for a whole bunch.
Our chefs that are in the kitchen now will oversee the original setup and get everything planned out, and then the volunteers kind of take over from there, and they serve all the guests, and they go through like the buffet line. It's the best organized chaos I've ever seen in my life.
It's really an amazing community event because there's really two things going on. There's a planning for a sit-down dinner for people to come together because they want a nice meal, but because probably more importantly they want the community and the camaraderie of joining other people on a holiday. And then you've got the other huge event, which is the bigger part of the whole Thanksgiving event, which is delivering meals to people who would not otherwise have a meal on the holiday. And that's primarily, about 6,000 of the meals that we deliver are for people who are shut-ins and elderly. And really wouldn't have a meal on a holiday.
We did 380 turkeys and we did about 240, 250 gallons of gravy, 200 large pans of stuffing, and we started in on chopping vegetables for what's going to be used for the dinner, carrots, green beans, things like that.
What Equinox tries to do is to provide a really good home-cooked Thanksgiving meal with enough in what is delivered to provide perhaps 2 meals to an individual. So there's a conscious effort to provide these folks with a little bit more than just the one dinner.
There's a pan with dressing, turkey, ham, the ham sauce with a pineapple, either a squash or sweet potatoes, mashed potatoes, green beans, or carrots. And there's a lot.
Starting early in the morning, we start a food line for all of the hot food. We put the stuff in a TV dinner tray, so to speak, so that when the people come in to deliver, all the volunteers that show up in the morning, if they have one dinner that they're going to deliver, then they grab a hot meal, the cold boxes that we're doing tonight, usually a bag of fruit, maybe an extra pie or a box of cookies, a loaf of bread, and then they deliver.
We need a lot of drivers, we need a lot of volunteers in here. All during the week, if you're talking about the whole event, we need people in the kitchens during the week. We need people early in the afternoon. We need people for cleanup late at night. We get some great response from some of the colleges and campuses around, so we need to keep that flow going.
A lot of our volunteers are just regular people off the streets like any one of us. Anybody can come in, anybody can call up and say, I'd like to stop in and volunteer for a couple hours. You don't have to be a member of an organization. We take everybody, and we need everybody.
And basically we suit you up and you get in the line and you help put together the meals, and it's not hard at all. It's a team effort. And then I think that cleanup is just about 2 hours of commitment time as well. And I think the final thing that takes the most time, but it's actually a lot of fun, especially if you're with your family and friends, is the meal delivery. And we expect volunteers to be here around 8, and they're usually done by noon.
It's amazing how they put everything together and they do this cause, because when you see all the food that goes out of here and all the people that show up tomorrow morning on Thanksgiving Day, 1,000 people drivers, it's just massive. To see the meals that we send out are quality meals, it's heartwarming that they're all going to have their food.
There's so many challenges in trying to make it more efficient and feed as many people as we possibly can. And we all work together, even though there are always glitches, not enough gravy, too much gravy, where's the cups, not enough pies. We get through it together, and people like a sense of community. They like to feel strong together. People like to be in a positive environment, and people like to turn that around to the community.
It really truly is a community event. So the goods and the product that we use to put on the meal and the money that we raise comes from the community.
Obviously, the more food that we get to deliver meals, the better. And so when we send out a plea for help, please, I mean, we definitely need the people to call in and identify themselves and make their donation known to us, because we do run out of supplies sometimes. And then that means there's someone that may not have gotten a meal that particular day.
And it's not large donations that support this event, it's really the individual donations. It could be $1, $5, $10, $20. It's those donations and the incredible number of those that really add up and support this great cause.
Some people look at it as sort of a food service, and I look at it as a community outreach. And the way it ties into Equinox in terms of what we do now is it's sort of a model of what we do all year long. And that is, you know, being aware of what the needs are in the community and developing programming and bringing people together in the community to meet those needs.